Hello and welcome to the AFL Auto Blends 3D car creation channel. This is the next in the Volvo P1800 tutorial series, and this is where we left it last time with it roughed out, and I did the environmental part of it and studio part of it last time. So hopefully you got all that, the studio. So I've switched the studio off, and in this episode I want to tidy up the topology and shape the front part of the car a little bit more. I mean, obviously it's still a way off, so it's going to take time to actually shape into something that we want and can say, well, that's the body complete. Anyway, let's start. So just before we start, we'll have a look at what we're trying to achieve here. So you can see this line here, where the fenders join the bonnet area. This bit here where there's a bit of an indentation shape here, and get this shape correct and hopefully get the fenders a bit more in line, etc. So let's get into it. First off, we'll tidy up the topology. So if we press tab, go into vertex mode, switch visibility of the modifiers off, and turn the blueprints off for now. So what do we do? So the first thing I think is to join these two, press M, merge at last. Get these two, press X and dissolve edges. So that's a start. Let's have a look at this mess down here. Right, so we know that's got to stay where it is. Right, let's join that to that and press J. And now we can join these two together, press M at last. So that's a bit better. Press this one down. What have we got here? These two, press M, merge at last. Bring this one across. Right, so that's got edge, that's got an edge. I'm going to join these two together, so press J to join those. And what have we got going around here? Right. So join these two together, press M, merge at last. Press these two, press X and dissolve edges. So already we've got it tidying up a little bit. Click these two, press M, merge at last. And these two, M, not N, M, merge at last, and just move that one over. So that is a control point. What do we do here? I'm going to merge these two. So M, merge at last. So control point, control point. I think I'm going to simplify this and X, dissolve edges there. Then join these two, so press J. Okay. So that's looking a little bit better. Grab these and just pull them across. Press B, unselect that, move this one across a little bit. Okay, go into top view, Let's have a look at get the blueprints back. Just pull this out a little bit. Okay, so that's the, if you press Z and go into wireframe mode, that is the straight bit that we've created. This, go to the top, choose that one, and pull it out to here. And let's have a look what this one is. Go to Z and pull that to here. I think that one needs to go in actually. Yeah, I've got that way out. Okay, so bring that back to about here. Now, as we're working on the front part, and we, as you can see, it's a mess of vertices. So what I do is go into here, press side view, and we are working on this part here. So what I want to do is press B, select these, scroll across, B again, and just pick up the rest, and press H to hide them. Go into front view, and now we can see which vertices we've got. This already looks wrong now, so where's that going? Ah, right, I need, press Alt H, bring everything back before we hide them. So before we hide them, pick this loop cut here, because it extends all the way to the back. Press 1 to go into front view, bring this over to get that natural curve. B, select these and bring these across just slightly. Now where's that one? That's right at the back. So 1 again and bring that in. Let's press Control and 1 and see where it actually is. Yeah, bring that one back. Bring that in line with those. Okay, so now we can go back into the side view and we can highlight. So press B, highlight everything from here, H to hide, go into front view. Okay, let's try to shape the front of this a little bit better. So it's the start of the grill. We might as well use these points to start the grill off. So just pull them around until you get them roughly shaped. I'm not worried about that bit. Obviously we're far too high with these. So select that one, press Control and select that one, and just bring that down to there. Okay, go into side view. Now these need pulling back, obviously, to follow the curvature. So pull these back to about there. Deselect these, pull back again. Deselect and pull all the way back to here. Obviously we're going to need a loop cut out here at some point to define this curve. So where are we? Let's have a look at this. Right, so this needs filling these three. Click all three and press F. Okay, let's have a look in solid view, see where we are. Okay, so that's a start. That line goes down to there, that line goes to there. I think we'll merge these two. So press M, merge at last. Okay, yeah, we're going to need a loop cut here. So we might as well put that in now. So put a loop cut in. It's not going all the way across. So, right, okay, well, trying to think what we'll do here. So press R and put that loop cut in. Press R here and put that in. Deselect these, yeah, and then press X and dissolve vertices there. And that's obviously now taken out some points. So J to join these, J to join, J to join, J to join. So we've got all those in now. But all these, as we know, all of these need to be, now we've messed about with that, these need to be level on the Y axis. So press 3, press Z to go into wireframe mode, and make sure that active element is turned on up here. So go to active element, press highlight one of them as the active element, so we'll choose that one. Okay, so then we press SY 0 to straighten it up, which I think it has, and just pull it back slightly just to maintain that curve. Okay, press Z to go into solid mode. Let's have a look where we are. So this one obviously needs to come back. So pull this one back to about there. Join these. So click on both of those and press J. Now, click these two, M, merge at last. I'm trying to think now. And click these two and press M, merge at last. So I'm not bothered about having tries at the moment. Obviously, later on in the game we'll try to reduce the number of tries. Now we need vertice in between here. So you can either knife cut it or just select those two. If you select those two, press right mouse key, press subdivide, and then simply choose those two and press J to join. Okay, so let's have a look, see what the damage is on that. Just have a quick look at our blueprints again. So that line under the, where are we? So this line under here obviously goes in, so we'll try to, let's make a start on that. I'm just going to grab these two and just pull it back on the Y a little bit, okay, to get that. Now we need a line in here, so click this and this and press J. And then we're going to move this. We're going to move these up. So press GG and move these up. That's a bit of a mess there. Trying to think what to do with that. But for the time being, let's grab that as well and just pull that in. Grab that one alone and pull that one in. So choose these two, press M at last. Okay. one. Let's level this off a little bit. So pull that up here. And now we've got something like, let's turn on Subdivision Surface, see what happens. Press. Yeah, so we've got the beginning of that shaping there. But this obviously needs to be go in a little bit as well. So press that. Press this. I'm going to move this one up, these two up slightly. So GG, bring them up to here. And then this one, I'm going to pull that in slightly. And that one a little bit more. So we're starting getting the shape under the headlight. That's probably a bit too much here, so just pull that out a little bit. Okay, so that's where we are with that. If I turn subdivision off again, this obviously needs a control point somewhere, so we'll use that. So press those two and put J. This looks reasonably in line, so just pull it across a little bit. And that's the top of the fender, remember. So press 3. Let's just see if we're in line on those. Pull this back. Press Z to go into wireframe. Hard to see on these blueprints. Okay, that one needs to come across. And we've already moved that to match. Okay, so now go to top view, and what we're going to try to do is to get the line from that denotes the transition between the fender and the bonnet area or the hood area. So it starts from there, so that's that point, and it comes down here and ends about just above halfway to the headlight. So that, I think, let's have a look. So the line goes from here to here. So, right, so this is what I'm going to try to do. So I'm going to press Alt H, bring everything back. Press Z, go into wireframe. Top view. So we're looking at this line really. So let's put this back a bit. So it's this line. And this line runs all the way to the side of here and then comes in here. So I'm going to use this line and I'm going to pull it across to there. And then we're going to go in, and I think that one's in the right place. Where does that line go? To there. So these I'm going to select all those, go into top view, and we're just going to pull those in a little bit more. So pull those into there and back slightly. Okay. So that's the, yeah. So we've got that one in place. So go into the top view again. This is where we need the bottom half hidden. So I'll just go into X-ray, press B, select all these and hide them. Go into top view, and let's get this line a little bit better. So bring that out and bring that out. So we're actually imagining the line and trying to get a reasonable line back. I don't know how close to the bonnet it goes. It's quite a way off actually. I think I've come too far over. So these I'm going to pull back to about there. This one back further. And these back. This one back. That one just out a little bit. That back. Now what I'm going to do is join these two. Press GG and pull that one to there. I'm just going to get these two and J to join them. That one, J to join. Okay, so Z solid. So how far does that sink down? So it's let's just move this one back slightly because we're looking at the line now. So just little movements. I'm going to scale it in the Z. I'm going to scale it from here. So I'm going to choose this one here all the way to there. So press Control to there. Make sure, so press the Shift key and click that and then select it again. Make sure that is the active element, so it's a different color. Make sure that active element's on. Go into top view, front view, and press S, Z. Press the Shift key so we have small movements. And just bring it down. So that's a bit bigger movement than we wanted. So it's 2. Let's keep going. So small movements. I'm trying to do really small movements here. Right. So yeah, that's not really done what I wanted it to. So that one's in a reasonable position, so let's pull these down. Look at it from here and pull these down to about there. Pull this one down. So pull this one down to about there. scroll the button, pull this down a little bit, pull that down a little bit, and then basically we're just going to keep doing that until we're happy with that. But for now, I think this needs to come down a little bit more. So if we grab that and just pull it down a little bit more. Go to the front view. That looks a lot better. Right, so press Alt H. So we've got our vertices back. Put both the modifiers on. Okay, now get rid of the blueprints. Press Tab to go into, there we go. That's looking a whole lot better and really beginning to look like it. I still think we're a little bit high here, but that's good. So in the next session we'll look at refining from the top of the bonnet to the back end of the roof. We'll do that section, and then we'll go to the boot area, the back area, because that's miles off at the moment. But look, it's really beginning to look like, I'm very happy with it actually, beginning to look like a P1800 now. Okay, thank you for watching. See you in the next episode. Bye.